Hey guys, it's Laura and welcome to Quick Total Body Strength. We're going to hit all the major muscle groups in less than 20 minutes. So make sure you have an assortment of weights available. I've got heavy, medium, and light. You may also need either a mat or a towel for push-ups at the end. Yay! We're going to be going from one exercise to the other, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Are you ready? Let's get warmed up. Okay, are you ready to get started? Let's get warmed up. Take the feet about hip width apart. We're going to start with 30 seconds of body weight squats. So just sitting back into the heels. Make sure the chest stays lifted, that you're not rounding the back forward. So don't worry so much about your depth at this point. We'll be doing weighted squats a little bit later. Make sure the knees are traveling outward a little bit, keeping the big toe and the pinky on the floor. One more. And then come up and just twist side to side. Just releasing through the low back. Warming up with the abs, the obliques. Letting the feet go, the hips. Reach a little bit more. Good. It should feel good to warm up. Nothing too difficult. Now reach the arm up and over. Feel that stretch down your side. And then circle one arm back and the other, like almost like you're doing the backstroke. Big circle, take your time. Go at your own pace. Good, give me about 10 more seconds of this. Three, two, one. Okay, step back into a lunge. Lean back a little bit, step in. Step back. Lean, come in. So feel a hip flexor stretch. Now you can add the arms. You don't have to go real deep on this. We're just warming up, like I said. We're almost there. You want to take a big enough step back so you feel that hip flexor stretch. That's right here at the top of the thigh. If you've got really tight hip flexors, take your time on this one. Nice and slow and controlled. You don't have to go fast. Good. 10 more seconds. And you might feel wobbly. You see me lose my footing a little bit. Single leg movements, there is a balance component. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we're going to start with body weight. Weighted squats, not body weight. I'm going to start with a lighter weight. Then I'm going to go heavier. So we've got 45 seconds on, and start. Sit back and up. Now take your time. You don't have to go at the same pace I'm going. Work on form, getting your form just right. Sometimes if you're having trouble getting depth or range of motion on your squats, you could do this with a chair or a bench. Sit back toward it. You've got 10 more seconds. And then we're going to go a little heavier and do another 45 seconds. One more. 15 seconds. All right. If that was hard for you, you stay the same. I'm jumping to 15s just to give you an idea. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Ready? Go. Sit back. So you should start to be warming up now. See if you can go a little bit deeper in your squats. A lot of times I'll see this, but to put the weight back into your heels and bend at the hip first. And you can have your feet a little wider, a little narrow, whatever helps you get that depth without sacrificing your form. 10 more seconds. How you doing? Almost there. And time. Okay, one arm row. I'm gonna go heavier in this. I've got a 20. We're gonna be doing a one arm bent over row. You can use a chair or your thigh. I'm just using my thigh. And go. Pull back. So it helps if you get as parallel to the floor as possible. Think about leading with the elbow on this movement as opposed to pulling that hand up. So it's not so much about the hand coming up as it is that elbow coming back. Make sure you're keeping the abs engaged on this. Now, also one thing to keep in mind is over time, each time you do this, challenge yourself with a heavier weight when this gets too easy. Okay, let's switch sides. A little break. Same thing. You doing okay? Okay, you nice flat back, lift your chest. Make sure you're not tucked under. Ready, go. Pull up. So retract that shoulder blade. That means pull the shoulder blade in toward the other shoulder blade. So you want to feel a little bit of a stretch on the back of that shoulder through the lat. Because you're in that hinge position, you need to keep those abs engaged. See how I'm supporting my weight here with my hand. You good? Okay, you got about 5 more seconds. You're doing great. And time. We've got overhead shoulder press. I'm going to grab a lighter weight. Remember, it's 45 seconds. Bend your knees a little bit. Bring it up. And go. So I have my knees bent a little bit just so I don't arch my low back. Keeping my abs engaged. You'll hear me say that a lot. So important. So this works the shoulders and triceps, the back of your arm, a little bit of upper chest, but mostly shoulders. So remember, your form should dictate the weight you choose, not the other way around. All right, we're going back to legs. All right. Now, deadlift. So I have 2 weights, retracting the shoulder blades. Again, start with the hip hinge. Go. So lift the tailbone up and come back up. So you don't want to look up as you go down. Keep the neck in line with the spine. So if you've got any kind of hip mobility issues here, don't worry about going so deep. Just think about keeping those shoulder blades back and down, abs in, driving through the heels to come back up. Pick a weight that's challenging for you, but you can still do it with good form. One more rep. Okay. Lateral raise. We're going to take the arms out to the side, leading with the elbows. Lighter weight on this one. And go. So if you have a weight that's a little too heavy, you could always alternate sides or bend the arms a little more. That's okay. You want to open up the thumbs a little bit. a little bit of external shoulder rotation. Open it up. You want to make sure you're choosing a weight that you don't have to swing the weight to get it up there. How you doing? You should be definitely be warmed up. And time. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my 15s. My left leg in front, my right leg back. We got a split squat or stationary lunge. Make sure that front knee is at a 90-degree angle, okay? And go. You wanna go as deep as you can on this. So it's okay if your range of motion is here at first. That's okay. What I would do is work on the depth first, then add weight. When you go down, make sure you're pushing into that front heel with the toes down. You're not letting that knee travel forward. Balance. Keep the shoulders back. And time. Switch legs. Get your heart rate up too. Yay, but we're working on strength, okay? Remember, it's not always about calorie burn. And go. Drive into that front heel. Now my foot is sliding a little bit. If you find that you're on a floor where your foot is sliding, you can put a mat down so you have more grip. 10 seconds or a little less. And time. Okay, one weight. Overhead tricep extension. I'm gonna hold the weight this way. You could hold it this way as well. Bring it up, bend the knees. Go. Up. So try to fully extend those arms. Nice job. 10 seconds. Hopefully you picked a challenging weight for you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got a sumo or a wide squat. So I'm gonna pick a heavier weight. You can hold it here, or you can hold it down here. Knees and toes turned out. Go. Up. Pressing outward with those knees. Getting deep enough so you feel the groin area, inner thigh stretch. So again, keep those shoulders back. Drive up. Put emphasis in the heel. Keep pressure off the knees. Make sure you're not adding more of a forward lean. And time. Okay. You got a little breather. So grab a sip of water if you need it. Pull your pants up. We've got a bicep curl. And go up. Squeeze up. Keep those elbows back. You don't want this business going on. You don't want the elbows swinging forward trying to get that weight up. Make sure you got enough weight there so that it's challenging for you, especially the last 5 or 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Okay, all we have left, push-ups. This is the final exercise. How you feeling? You ready? And go. So down, come up. If you're doing them on your knees, make sure those elbows are about 30 to 45 degrees from your torso. Keep the abs engaged. How many times can I say that? How you doing? Rest if you need to. You've only got 5 seconds. And time. Nice job. Stand up, take your time. We're gonna do a quick stretch. All right, since you just worked your chest, hands behind you, open up. Great job. Did you feel it? It's a basic workout, but if you choose weight that is challenging, you will get a good workout with it. So bring it up, take it over, feel that stretch down your side. So you're kind of lifting the arm up and away. And then switch sides. Bend those knees a little bit. And your heart rate might have gotten up a little bit. That's fine. That's a bonus as long as it doesn't keep you from making progress. Come down. And then tucking under. And one more. Come up. Hip hinge. So fold at the hip like you're taking a bow. Bring your hands down. Feel those stretch in the hamstrings. Get those legs straight. Now, if you've got really good hamstring flexibility, of course, you can go deeper. If you have tighter hamstrings, just go to the point where you feel that stretch. You don't have to touch the floor. Slowly bring it up. Big inhale. Exhale. And you're done. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.